Welcome everyone to the Ancient Gods Part 1. So let's get all the collectibles in this area. So as soon as we start the mission, we'll pick up the blue key, go through this door. This will be activated by the blue key. Proceed in the warehouse. You then want to proceed down these steps. This will lead you directly towards your first codec page. So this is quite a simple one to find. So after you have done the next area, you will have to go through this air vent. You can't really miss it. So I'll show you the map now just before we go in. So you need to come through here anyway. You will get some dialogue with Samuel. So drop down in the vent. Before going right, go left and jump up. Then you will find a secret place holding a 1-up. So here we are. So we're going to fight our very first Marauder. Once we have killed him, we then want to proceed back where we came from. So go back to where we start the level. Not all the way, but just over this way here. So this is the area where we originally got the blue key card. But since we have the red key card, we can go into this red access door. Inside will be a secret. For the next collectible, after you have used the elevator, so this is where we are now, and right beneath us you will find the secret encounter. So make sure you go right after you have left the elevator, go onto the wall, drop down, and this is your secret encounter. For this next one, can't really miss it. It's as you progress through the story, so hopefully you'll grab it along the way. Just to make sure, this is where we are. So after we have ridden the cargo container, and then we had to climb into this building, you will get ambushed by quite a few enemies, but in this same room, you will find that there's a blue orb and also a secret. So the secret will pop up now, and that's your blue orb. And now after a gust of wind push you directly across this platform and you'll grab onto this ledge, or here, sorry. The game wants you to go up the steps. Ignore that for now, go towards the door that is currently locked. Jump over to the right, and you will find your next codec page in this location. After the next battle, you will go through the doorway on your left. Can't really miss it. Now before going into that doorway that you see lasers, go underneath the stairway and you will find your next codec page. Following your mission objective, you will go through a very short corridor with tentacles. Now the objective wants us to go left, but ignore the path for now and go directly straight. Be careful of the red lasers. And make sure you pick up the auto map along the way. In the area of the corrosive water, so this is the location where we are right now, You will need to pick up a corrosive outfit located in this room. Should be right here. Now just look directly ahead to, well, when you'll see a vent, this will be your secret and your body armor pickup. So for this next blue orb, nearing the end of the mission, make sure you do not go through this door just yet. Well, you can, but you'll get a notification that you'll get a teleport or a forest travel, but don't do this just yet. Just look to the left inside the water. Since you already have that toxic suit with you, you can actually go into the pipe to grab. After the cutscene is played out, you'll be in the ocean. Proceed back into the building and fight your way through. Follow the mission objective until it wants you to go back into the water again, and it wants you to come back out. Now, as we leave the water again, you will find that there's a 2 up here in this location. Once you see that, jump back into the water. It's very important. You need to come out the water before you go back in, and then proceed down the path, or just continue on further down. Go through the next door that will be unlocked if you proceed and follow the mission objective. This is very confusing, so it's kind of hard for me to explain. But if you follow exactly what I do, you'll be a-okay. Welcome to mission 2. So for our first collectible will be a support rune. So after you have faced your big giant tentacle for the first time in this level, proceed down to this area and go left. You will notice some swinging chains and some fire coming up to your left. Now proceed down this path and look left. You'll see a crack in the wall, and just follow the only path and you will gain access to your support rune. For your next Kodak page, after you have gotten the support room from this location, just follow the mission progression as normal, and eventually you will drop down into this section. So as soon as you drop down, you'll get ambushed by an enemy right here. So make sure you grab the radiation suit before we jump in the water. Just below here where the enemy jumped up from, you will find your Kodak page. For this next one, can't really miss it. As you progress through the water, you eventually have to jump out, and you should hopefully see the auto map just before we proceed on any further. But just in case, this is where we are, so make sure you grab before we jump up. Okay, so here we are in the forest area. Well, when the whole thing's a damn forest. Anyway, when you get to this arena type area, there'll be two ways you can go. You can go left or right. So I have taken the left path. So this is where we are now. We're going to pick up the 1-up in this area. So just jump across. You'll see some enemies here and like a little totem thing here you can shoot. But drop down into the underground waterfall area and you will find your 1-up here. Okay, so for the next extra life, so we can't do it from the last location, unfortunately. You'll go through this area. You'll then have to do this totem in this location. Then that will unlock the next area, and this is where we are. So in this area here, you'll have to do the same thing again. You have to move a block, and then that's about it really. So the block will be here, but you'll find a puddle of water. So this is where we are. Hard to see. Let's jump in there. Of course, you already got your toxic stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure you grab the 1-up. In the area of the secret encounter. So you can't really miss it as you need to press a switch in this room. So this is where we are. Just do a 180, you will find a breakable wall behind you. This will be a secret, not really a collectible, just a secret area. Proceed on as normal, and eventually you'll come to this massive giant head in the area. You'll have to defeat some enemies, of course. So before going upstairs to your left where the main objective wants you to go, go behind to where the skull's located and you will find a big body of water. And now just follow this around and you will get a secret area and you can get your next collectible. Right, there's the secret. Now just keep going and we'll get the next collectible as well. Shortly after coming back from the big head area, you then want to proceed on as normal and follow the mission objective. So this is where we are, so very close to where the big head was located. Before going through this big main door, there will be a switch up here as well. Let's go to the left. This will take us into like a secret area type thing. So jump down and then proceed round to the next area, look up, and you will find this will be the secret area to dive through the wall. And then this will be the secret area. Now we're going to get the secret encounter. So let's push that box off, push this switch to open the door. Now let's jump down. This will be the secret encounter. So now we need to head into that big doorway, and eventually you will have to do some platforming. When you get to the top, you will see a door to the left with a crack in it, so just smash the door open and you'll find your next secret area. For the next blue orb, can't really miss it, but as you go into the next area, so continue on as normal with your mission, and you can clearly see it here. I'm not going to pick it up because I might need it for the battle. So here we are now finished the toxic zone. It's now all cleared up. So before activating the switch, we're now going to head back now. So in this same room, you will find some platforms that you can jump on. And in this same area right now, you'll find some monkey swings. So let's go across here. Now this will lead us eventually back to where we came from, but also in a different location. so we can find the secret and we can find the secret encounter. We are now continuing on, and eventually you will come to this location. So in here you will find that there's a spirit monster thing directly in front. Once you have dealt with him, then in the same area of his location you will find a cracked wall to the left. So make sure you grab the blue orb, and then we can move on upwards. Welcome to the new mission, mission 3. So this will take some time to get in here, but you'll definitely see the Slayer key above. Can't get it just yet. Follow the path as normal until you see a tree that you can smack down. Ignore this for now, go left and jump up. This is the path to take you to a level, or not a level, but a 1-up. Now go back to the tree and knock it down. Okay, so follow the objective marker. Now jump up to the left. And now follow the pathway just around here. You'll see a crack in the wall, so make sure you destroy that, and this will be your next 1-up. This next 2 collectibles are very close from the last location, so after you have cleared up the secret encounter, just follow the pathway just to the right, and then you should hopefully see the Slayer gate. Before going in here, we're going to grab the automap. It's literally just round the corner to the left. Then we're going to grab the Slayer gate and also beat the Slayer gate for the support rune. So now, just follow the mission objective. We get to a point where we get to a dead end. You'll see this face directly ahead. All we need to do is just drop down. Here we are now in the next location. Can't really miss these 2, or this collectible here. They're 2-up. On this platform, you definitely see a crack in the wall. It's hard to see from here, but it should be in this location where I'm pointing. Just get to that location, smash it, try not to die, and then just go through it. This one is very hard to miss, so as you can see, there's a blue orb down there. So I'm not going to grab it, but just so you know where it is. In this same exact area, you will eventually get into the upper platforms. So if you do a 180 now and head towards the grate you see directly ahead. Right next to that, you will find a crack in the wall, so make sure you bash the boop out of it. And this will be a BFG ammo secret area. Very close from the last location, you will eventually come to this switch. Before pressing this, go right, and you will find that there's a coded page on the side.
Maybe he thinks you're here to help him.
Now in this exact same area from the last location, go past the switch again, and this time go to the left side. This will be a blue orb. And there it is. Okay, so this will be the next podium that you need to press, the platform thing. This is right next to where a secret encounter is located as well. First of all, we need to press the switch. Now once you press it, look directly up and shoot the switch. This will now reveal the secret encounter. For the next codec page, right next to where the main switch is, just look left. Can't really miss it. So for the blue orb, you can't really miss it. Just progress through the story and you'll see it directly in front of you. You can't really miss it. So now for the final area. Just before we go through the main door directly ahead, we're going to pick up the codec page just to your right. So now for the final codec page of this DLC of part 1. So do a 180 and head back where we came from. So this switch was originally green. If you shoot this switch, this will then activate the doorway directly ahead containing your final codec page. Let us jump down, then jump over, and then there we go.